Hey guys, I am here with Dr. Roth at Atlantic Health Systems, Atlantic Sports Health, and we're going to talk about knee replacements and maybe how to avoid them, how to manage them, understand them a little bit better. But Dr. Roth, I'm really impressed with your background. I mean, you're a Duke graduate, right? NYU medical school, and then working in the Navy and working on naval personnel, veterans and active duty, and performing a lot of surgeries on the U.S. military. Quite a background. You must have gained a tremendous amount of invaluable experience.
There was some great training. I did most of my true orthopedic training with the Navy, as well as worked for them for 5 years as an orthopedic surgeon. And the military has countless orthopedic injuries between their recreation as well as when they get deployed.
Sure.
And so the training that I got and the ability to take care of our military members was just a tremendous asset to me.
Oh, sure. Very honorable, and such gratitude to be able to do that for sure. So today we're going to talk about knee replacements, and this is so common now. I mean, so many people are getting new knees or new hips, and the technology has advanced so much. What can you tell us, our parents and our audience out there, about knee replacements, and what should you look for? How do you maybe help prevent them? And if you have to get them, what do you need to do to maximize the benefit?
Sure, absolutely. Knee replacements have been around for a while, but they're becoming more and more common these days with our aging population of baby boomers. There's a lot more people in that generation, as well as they're a lot more active these days than in the past. A lot of people are still doing sports into their 60s and 70s, and this wear and tear that they have on their knees can advance to a point when the pain is unbearable. It's really affecting their activities of daily living, their function, their sleep, and it's making them very unhappy. There's a lot of things we can do prior to a knee replacement, but for treatment. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, knee replacement is the true surgical treatment of it. So if we start early on, when say a young person, how do we prevent it?
Right.
One is use common sense with activity.
Yeah.
The heavier you are on your knee, the harder you have impacts, the larger traumas you have to your knees, the more likelihood you're going to have some cartilage damage. And cartilage damage is truly what arthritis is. It is the loss of cartilage. So as this cartilage wear happens, it can become painful. And as the cartilage wears out, ultimately when it wears out to a point, it's irreparable and we can't repair it, and that's when we look at a knee replacement.
Kind of like a tire.
Exactly.
On your car. If you drive real hard, make hard turns, stopping short.
If you go off-roading on your car a lot, those tires are going to wear out. If you are driving more conservatively, those tires will last longer.
Yeah. So really, one of the takeaways is if you are training and you're young or just even middle-aged or whatnot, it's important to get recovery, to have the proper amount of recovery, because to have blood flow and allow that regeneration to take place.
Absolutely. If your knee starts swelling, it's your body telling you to slow down. And a lot of people try to play through certain injuries and pains, but that's really your body letting you know you kind of overdid it.
Yeah. So when people talk about a knee replacement, describe exactly, what is being replaced in the knee.
So every joint we have has cartilage on the ends, and the cartilage rubs against other cartilage, and that's that smooth gliding that we have. If you look at the end of a chicken bone, you can see that shiny white. That is cartilage, and we have that on our bones too. It's very smooth. It's like ice, and it glides very smoothly. Well, over time, that cartilage will wear out, and that is what we are replacing with a knee replacement. We're replacing the cartilage caps on both sides of the bone with metal and plastic, typically, especially when we're talking about knees. And that metal and plastic now acts as that cartilage to rub against each other.
Yeah. And what really drives that decision? Is it 100% pain that would drive a knee replacement?
It's pain, it's activity, it's function. Ultimately, when the pain is unbearable and it's really affecting daily activity and sleep and everything else that we could try is not working, that's the time to consider a knee replacement.
Interesting. Well, I know you've done a lot of knee replacements here at Atlantic Health Systems, Atlantic Sports Health, and you've done a great job, and all the other docs here really have a handle on, when to actually make that decision along with the patient, because, it's not something people always want to rush into, right? It's a process, that decision process, and I know I can personally validate how you guys go about it here at Atlantic Health, and it's been very beneficial for the patient. I've seen great results.
Oh, that's great. Great to hear. It's a very successful surgery in the long run, and it gets people back to doing what they like to do, being happy, and that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Very informative. Really appreciate you
Yeah.
sharing some time with us and helping our viewers really understand what a knee replacement is.
Yeah, thank you.